Hey kitties, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Marilyn and I'm bringing you all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle, a little bit of fragrance. So if you like that, go ahead and subscribe. Today we're getting into beauty. I'm going to be doing my summer glam, no foundation, easy breezy look. And we're going to go ahead and start out with primer. This is the Maybelline Grippy Primer. If you don't already have it, go ahead and grab it. It does a really great job at gripping the makeup, making it smooth and lasting all day. Great primer. So we're going to take our time and work that into the skin. Once you apply it, let it sit for like a minute or two before you go in with another product or layer anything else on top of it. So let it just have time to sink in. It is a little tacky to help grip the makeup, but it's still pretty lightweight. I really do love this primer. And today we're going to be using a skin tint. And before I do that, I actually was showing you this a little too early. That's the Danessa Myricks skin tint in the shade 14. Before I apply that, I'm going to use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Powder Serum, or water powder serum rather, in my oily area. So I typically get oily in the T-zone. So I'm going to place it just on my cheeks to keep that part as matte as I can. So it's like a double primer situation today, okay? So now we're going to go in with the Yummy Serum, or the skin tint. Sorry, it's a skin tint. It's shade 14. Instead of using concealer to conceal dark spots, I'm going to use the skin tint because it's lightweight and a little bit of it really does go a long way, which you will see. So because we are in summer, we want to stick with products that are lightweight. If you don't want any heavy foundation and things like that on your skin, this is a absolutely great product. It's hydrating. It makes the skin look even and flawless. So a little bit of it goes a long way. So you saw those little dots that I put on. So now I'm going to blend it out. It makes my skin tone look really even and hydrated, which is the sole purpose of it. It isn't going to cover the blemishes completely because it's not a foundation and it's really not full coverage, but it covers it enough to even your skin tone, and I highly recommend it. I can't believe it took me this long to get it, but I highly recommend it. My skin looks healthy, even, glowy, and it's not like a heavy product, so I love it. Now we're going to go ahead and highlight the under eyes. I really did put more concealer than I really needed, but either way, that's the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the hydrating one. So we're going to highlight under our eyes, down the bridge of our nose. You guys know, you know this part. So we're going to highlight those areas and under the brow, and then blend that out. Now I am going to let the concealer sit for a minute or two before I blend it, and in the meanwhile, I'm going to define my brows. So the product that we place under the brows, I'm going to use a flat concealer brush to guide the concealer and highlight under the brows, sort of carve them out so they can take shape and look very clean and precise. With any makeup look, the brows are so important. I think it's even more important with a more natural makeup look where you're using minimal products. You want those eyebrows to stand out because essentially the eyebrows is the frame to your face. So I do take my time with brows, okay? So now we can go ahead and blend the concealer and take our time and do that. I'm not sure why I look so bored on this part, but I'm actually not bored. I'm having a great time blending this makeup. Trust me. So I'm just going to blend that out. I've really become a makeup brush girl when it comes to blending out the concealer. I used to always use a beauty sponge, but now, I don't know. I guess I got the right brushes now, and it does such a good job, and it's just flawless, and I find it easier. So now I'm a brush girl. I'm a brush girl. I've always used makeup brushes, but for the concealer part, I've always done the sponge. All right, so it's blending out really nicely. The skin looks so buttery and hydrated. Okay, so these are very highly recommended products by me that I'm using today. Okay, there's nothing like doing your makeup without having a time limit. Like being able to just sit and blend with some music on, nobody calling you, texting you, like, where you at? Are you ready? What time? Are you still coming? None of that. It's just me, my makeup brushes, some music, my doors closed, some peace. Like that is the only therapy that I need at this point in my life. Okay, that's literally it. So we're finishing up that blending. Now we're going to add our blush. Blush to me really completes the look, especially a blush that complements your skin tone. And for me, orange is going to do that every single time. This is by e.l.f. It's their Gorge Orange Blush. It's the liquid camo. And I'm going to blend that out until it's pretty sheer because I just want a nice, light, subtle wash of color on the cheeks because it just complements a summer glam. And it also complements dark and deep skin tones. Orange is very complementary to those skin tones, and I cannot have a blush collection without having at least 3 different orange blushes in it. Okay, and this is one of them. All right, so I'm just going to put that on and blend it out and take my time and sort of blend it into the cheeks and a little bit under the eye, as you can see. So this placement is so flattering on my face. So now we're going to go ahead and set the makeup, or set the concealer rather. And this is my tried and true. This is my original bae, okay? My original setting powder baby. And this is the Laura Mercier honey powder. We're going to first do a light layer before we do any baking. Just go in with a light layer and press it into the skin and actually set the concealer. Okay, so I'm just taking my time and patting that in. And once we are done actually setting it, then we can go in and bake. So that's how you get a smooth under eye that doesn't look cakey or chalky or extremely dry. You go ahead and put the light layer of the powder first to set it. And then after that, you can go in and you can bake and let that powder sort of just hang out until you complete your makeup look. So that's what I'm doing now. A nice heavy layer of the powder under my eye. And for me, I can afford the powder to be heavy because one, I have oily skin, but the products that I'm using are very hydrating. Okay, so it does balance itself out and it's not going to look dry and overly cakey. All right, so I'm just going ahead and placing all that powder on the face. And once we're done with this, we're going to go ahead and finish the rest of our makeup. All right, so now we're going to get into bronzing the skin. I'm going to use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Balm Powder in the shade 10. I now have 3 shades of this, but the shade 10 I use to bronze my skin. I love this product because it is lightweight and it also has a ingredient called Upsolite that helps keep excess oil at bay. So if you are oily skin girly, then you need this, okay? So I have a shade for my winter months, summer, and I also have a contour shade or a bronzing shade. So I have 10 that I bronze with, and I also have 9 and 9.5 for my overall skin tone, just depending on the season. But I'm using shade 10 currently. We're getting into contouring the nose, and I like to contour the nose and then blend it up into my eyebrows. I think that's the smoothest transition to me, and it comes out the best on my face, or my face shape rather. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit, as you can see on the tip of my nose. I use it to define the tip to give it that like button nose appearance. And we're also sweeping it into the crease because it's going to warm up my eyes. We're doing a very minimal eye look, extremely simple and beginner friendly. So I'm just going to use this product to warm up the crease, and I'm going to also sweep some of it in the bottom lash line as well to create depth and shape to the eye. Okay, a little bit of interest, but nothing, too much. And as I mentioned, we're doing a simple eye look. So what's more simple than a eyeshadow stick? If you're not good with eyeshadow, please look into eyeshadow sticks. This one is by L'Oreal. It has a smooth gel consistency. I literally just sweep it on my eyes and then use my finger to sort of blend it out. But it's such a beautiful shade. It's extremely close to my actual skin tone. It just looks like a bronzy gold shade, which gives a little highlight to the lid. Perfect for the summer. And also perfect if you're on the go or you just don't have time to do all the shadows, nor do you want to. I'm definitely going to make sure that I link these in the description. Everything that I'm using will be in the description, but if you are interested in these shadow sticks, which they're very good and very high quality, definitely check out those links. As you can see how easy it is to use, definitely love it. So now we're going to go in and add a little bit of warmth and depth in the crease with my MAC Richer Rosy Bronzer. Just sweeping that into the crease, and then I'm going to also sweep some of that powder on the contours of my nose as well. It's us adding warmth, making it, it's subtle, but it's defined, if you know what I'm saying. So this is a step that I do with most of my makeup looks, is warm up the crease with a bronzer. And of course, we're sweeping it into the bottom lash line as well to create a little bit of more, depth and interest when it comes to the eye without overpowering it or doing too much. It's extremely natural. So once we're done with that, we're going to go in with the Morphe Cheeks Thrill Trio blush in the shade Bonfire. I'm going to use just the powder because this is a subtle peachy blush that on my skin, it comes through very lightly. It's like a muted blush. It gives a really natural flush of color, so it keeps the look itself natural. I feel like this color was made for someone of a lighter skin tone, but on me, it's so subtle. It's barely there, but you see it. You know what I'm saying? It adds a little bit of color to the face, and it's so natural, and I love the shade so much. So I would definitely recommend it if you are wanting to wear blush, but you don't want the color to be too overpowering, and you are about my skin tone. It would look great on you. Okay, so we're now adding the lashes. Okay, I could just do mascara, but I'm not that girl. But these lashes are from Amazon. It'll be linked in the description if you are interested in them. The lashes really brought it together. The lashes gives it more of a glam look, but the skin is still flawless and natural. And I'm just blending out the excess powder, pushing it into the skin, because now we're pretty much done with the face. But we're gonna, I added some mascara. So we're adding some mascara to the bottom lash just to give the eye more detail and more depth, but it's an extremely light layer because I'm not a huge fan of mascara, but sometimes you kind of just need it. All right, so now I'm going to use my pressed powder all over the face. This is by Rare Beauty in the shade Chestnut, and I'm just pressing that into my skin pretty much all over just to set everything and make it look cohesive and blended. Let's get into lip combo. This is my Maybelline Lifter liner in the shade Cross the Line. Very long lasting lip liner, and it's the perfect shade of brown. So that's what we're using today. We're going to do like a simple nude sheer tone lip combo. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with this, and then we're going to add the ColourPop Glossy Balm Stick in the shade PSL, which is a brick reddish brownish tint that I'm going to add to my skin, or my lips rather, and it's just a little bit of shine, but I did a small amount of it. Then I'm going to layer on top of that the e.l.f. lip oil in the shade Choco Luxe, just to add more shine and a little bit of a bronzy shimmer. And the lip combo is eating. So this is pretty much the completed makeup look. I'll go ahead and remove my headband and fix my hair so you guys can really get into the look. Let me know if you have any questions. I truly hope this was easy to follow along with. But if you do have questions, leave it down in the comments. Just go ahead, soak in this look. And while you're doing that, like the video, subscribe, leave a note to yourself to come back and watch other videos. Okay? Thanks so much for watching, kitties. Definitely hope you enjoyed it. Later. Bye-bye.
This time